The smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origins, where you find a broad man with a straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
I'm sorry?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
You know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Let's not use that word round here. There'll be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
You think you're gonna be hanged?
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints' War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Eothas. Overthrows Ridsaris, marches on Deerwood, so we gave him a Deerwoodian hello. What's a Deerwoodian hello?
Blew him up.
He smiles at this, but it's the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who's Eothas? God of rebirth and redemption formerly, anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Roderick sent men down here the other day, said they had to put good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk. Plotting Roderick's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Roderick, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Vathus worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, and then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
You can see why I was eager to leave. Who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be until they catch him. You're next to be hanged. Why are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. I just haven't figured out where I'm going. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Wadwin's legacy started with Wade. Wadwin's legacy started with Wade. Where he headed? Someplace called Cadnua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
I remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say Watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if ever I heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He tilts his head forward and gives you the pointed look towards the tree. Let's get going. Alright, welcome back. All that we did in the meantime was level up Bibi to be a level 3 cleric and Adair to be a level 3 fighter. We're probably building him to be a tank build because he's really good at tank. But
17 and a half.
But yeah. So now we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go well, we're gonna change the formation. Go there, you go there, you go there. I think we're gonna do something like that. Something like that. Alright, in we go. We're gonna check out this temple of Aothis, see what's in here.
I haven't been in here for, must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
Alright. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by a dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect. His face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Adair. Paying your respects, the Athosian? He manages to paint grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. Faint edge of hostility belies Adair's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best, times being as they are. I'm no looter if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Jerks his chin towards Adair. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you'd have better luck. Better luck with what? These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothis, the scattered god. Grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood. From Redceris, even. Not so much from Redceris these days. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Radric decided he'd been too lenient on the Ethosians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Roderick ordered the temple sealed. It's been years, like that up until recently. Lord Roderick hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven and the legacy will end, see? But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that, chopped down in their god's house. Just doesn't sit right with me. If we can go down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task, they're coining it for you if you need motivating. Pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I take it you weren't supposed to be in here. Well, I meant to be in and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone, it's just Lord Roderick's forbidden anyone having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. I'll find him. And by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of chamber secrets, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Alright, well, that's our quest to explore the temple. Enemy spotted Will o' the Wisp. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of them.
Curses!
Okay. Magic missile. Magic missile.
Lava beyond sea!
Another magic missile. There we go. Adair, attack. Nice.
Hi?
Attack. Okay, there we go. Took care of it. Oh boy. What is that? Oh, we already looted that. Anything else? This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. It is in this time of hardship. Must have as much faith in ourselves. Oh, a loft level up. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Just gave him a bunch of fire spells. Attack the spider.
That's it!
There we go. Camping supplies. Okay, reach the max quality. Oh, that's lore. Lore. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches of carefully tidy script. Isidor's to the ritual floor, Retrofixa says, redemption for even these, forgot and struck the largest bell first rather than second. The rest is illegible. Okay, looks like we have to strike the second bell first. When we get to some place that has bells. Another spider. Take out the spiders.
That doesn't feel right.
Most inconvenient!
More spiders. So many spiders.
You're kinda stuck over here.
Okay, we want to heal up a little bit. Nope, she's down.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Alright. Finally.
How may I help?
Okay. We need to recover a little bit. What does that do? -2 move speed. Well, that's fine. Okay. What? Oh boy. We're not ready for that. Alright.
Hi?
Alright, what do we got? That one.
Lava will be on sea!
Okay. Oh, I forgot that. There we go. And then we want that. There we go. Yeah, yep. Got it. Okay. Alright, we are severely injured. Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. And...
Sure.
oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. Okay. Probably want spell. There. And
Hi.
you. Probably want that. Oh. That. Attack that.
Lava.
There we go.
See.
And you. Go there. And use that on that.
Navaru. Beyond.
Yes.
You attack that one.
Seek.
There we go.
Yeah?
There we go. And we're gonna go over there. A fine sword. Let's go here. And let's see. 15 to 22 slash damage. Accuracy versus deflection. 15 to 21. Accuracy versus deflection, but as fine property, which fine does what? For accuracy plus 15% damage. We're gonna keep the saber.
Right.
The work of a moment.
Nice. Pick that. And those can go in there. Alright. Where else? Looks like there's a room over there that we have to explore. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're gonna save game here, because that fight almost killed us. More spiders.
Not to
Go.
alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
There we go. And continue whacking. There we go. Okay. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as with summer heat. The very dust and air seems to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement, the spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment, you are somewhere else. Your mind is assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in a chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed out the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting. The voice is so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rhetoric stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like sparks behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with a sudden, dizzying force, and you find yourself back from the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Okay. Then, there's some blood here. Then it looks like the other room that we have to investigate is down here. Perfect. Just murderate all the spiders. Continue murderating the spiders. And there we go. And looks like this box. Oh, that's bigger spiders.
I'm stuck.
There we go. Alright, the spiders. What did I just get? Oh, spiderlings are now part of the bestiary. We've got full ore. Uh-oh. That's not good. Withdraw. Alright,
Yes.
we need a spell. Quickly.
Lava will be on seek.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah?
Oh, that was close. Jasper and letter home. Mother, I've asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Homar this morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it's safe to remain. I know Retrix Obrica will not approve, but... And the letter trails off there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
That's a false wall, if ever I seen one.
You should see this.
Yup. There we go. Okay, but we're probably gonna camp here. Yep. Yep. We're gonna camp here, because this feels like a good idea. Get some more visions. And off we go further. Let's murder it. Oh, nice. Because he was going for somebody else, so he disengaged twice. We love that. Alright. We're going to save again. These collapsed stones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices. Claw marks and dung marks are marks the passage of beasts. Okay, looks like this is a dining hall. Alright, we're getting better at murdering things. And looks like we already cleared that room. Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in a green back clumps across the table. Alright. What's this way? Oh, no, it's a trap.
We gotta take better care of Aloth.
Okay, come on, regenerate. There we go. A wrenched shoulder? That thing hit him in the shoulder so hard it wrenched it? Okay. Fortitude of will. Okay, fortitude, resist attacks, dodge, and will. Okay, so we want to give that ring probably to Adair. Because he's our tank. What can I craft? Can't craft any food. That I could craft. Anything else? Prayer against fear. Sure, we'll craft that. Any other scrolls? Doesn't look like it. So with Aloth, if we go into his grimoire, we can... I think it's something. Here we go. We don't need that. That will take. That will take. And... that one will take. I don't have a lot of level 2 spells. Alright. Let's go murder. Oh, that's a lot of them.
How may I help?
Yeah?
Okay. We want that.
Navarro.
Then probably this. Then Guardian Stance.
I?
Beyond. Seek.
Then we want that. Probably Fence
You're
over.
right.
Lava.
And that.
On seek. Aztec worth and rough.
Why are you fighting by yourself? And we probably want to withdraw again. You attack that. You attack that one. Pull back. Rescue Aloth. Aloth disengage. There we go.
Not to alarm me, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
And there we go. Uh-oh. Aloth, run!
I feel.
Damn it. We gotta take better care of Aloth.
There we go. Oh. Minor fatigue. All that stuff. All that stuff. Oh boy. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards you and into, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forget to tie your sandals and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late again. The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar, warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, at last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The light fades as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Buried secrets. Search the temple. I've seen some manner of spirits within the temple, or memory at least. In this memory, I recalled an Ethosian rite involving a ringing of the bells. The first and last of these tolls, apparently, is that of the right hand, which has a distinctive, warped tone.
Sure.
Anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Set up bells which may part an opening. So, we're probably gonna save here. And it said the second one first. Three bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along this wall. Years of dust and grime coat the middle. There is a large bell at the center, flanked by two smaller ones. Examine the bells. The bells appear to be fully intact. They're made of thick. There doesn't be much of the ordinary. Ring the middle. You heave at the bell, and as it swings back in the other direction, the clapper strikes a low, powerful note against the heavy iron. You feel the ringing in your chest as the sound moves through the ruined halls in the rolling tide. Ring the left smaller bell. Alright. Ring the left. In the middle. Ring the right. Nope. Ring the right. In the middle. Ring the left. Okay. There's a quiet melodic charm from all three bells before their discordant voices meet in one powerful rushing rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole temple, a driving flood of song that drowns out all other thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the passage to the lower level swings open. All right, we did it. Oh god, that's just the first floor. Okay, we're gonna camp out.